Drying Process Part 2 presented by Mr. Sandeep Dattatreya Kardile, M.Pharm Pharmaceutics, Lecturer, Mula Rural Institute of Pharmacy, Sonai. First of all, contents of my presentation: drum dryer, spray dryer, fluidized bed dryer, tray dryer. Then vacuum dryer, microwave, radiant heat dryer, infrared, rotary dryer, freeze dryer. Firstly, drum dryer. Principle: in drum dryer, heated hollow cylindrical drum is rotated on longitudinal axis, which is dipped into the solution to be dried. The solution is carried as a film on the surface of the dryer and dried to form a layer. Dried material is removed with the help of knife. Construction: it consists of horizontally mounted hollow steel drum of 0.6 to 3 meter diameter and 0.6 to 4 meter length. Below the drum, feed pan is placed in such a way that the drum dips partially into the feed. One side of the drum spreader and other side knife is placed. Storage bin is placed to collect the material. This is the diagram of drum dryer. It consists of feed pan, spreader, liquid film, dried film it is separated, then heated drum, doctor, knife. Working: steam is passed inside the drum. Drum is rotated at 1 to 10 rotations per minute. The liquid present in feed pan adheres to the surface of drum. Material is dried during the rotation of drum and collected in storage bin by using knife. Note: drying process in drum dryer completes in less than one cycle, so the time of contact of material with drum is only 6 to 15 seconds. Uses: drum dryer is used for drying solutions, slurries, suspensions, etc. The products dried are milk products, starch products, ferrous salts, etc. Advantages: in drum dryer, drying time is very less, only a few seconds. Therefore, heat sensitive materials can be dried. Drum dryer occupies less space as it is compact when compared to spray dryer. As a thin film of liquid is formed on the large heating surface, rates of heat transfer and mass transfer are high. The product obtained is completely dried and is in final form. Disadvantages: maintenance cost of drum dryer is higher than spray dryer. Skilled operators are essential to control feed rate, film thickness, speed of rotation and temperature. It is not suitable for solutions of salts with less solubility. Tray dryer. Principle: in tray dryer, hot air is continuously passed over wet mass. Heat transfer takes place by forced convection. Construction: it consists of rectangular chamber whose wall is are placed in the chamber according to need. This is the diagram of tray dryer, which consists of heater, here inlet, here outlet, trays, fan and fan screen. Working: wet solid is loaded into trays. Trays are placed in the chamber. Fresh air is introduced through inlet, which passes through the heaters and heated up. The hot air is circulated by means of fans at 2 to 5 meter per second. The water is picked up by air and moist air is removed from outlet. During the cycle of drying, only 10 to 20% of fresh air is introduced and 80 to 90% of air is circulated back. Uses: sticky materials, plastic substances, granular mass or crystalline materials, precipitates, etc. or parts of equipment they are dried. Then advantages: In tray dryer, handling of materials, loading and unloading can be done without losses. Second, tray dryer is operated batch-wise. Batch drying is used extensively in the manufacture of pharmaceuticals for the following reasons. For example, each batch of material can be handled as a separate entity. Then disadvantages. Tray dryer requires more labor to load and unload, hence the cost increases. The process is time consuming. Then spray dryer principle. In spray dryer, the fluid to be dried is atomized into fine droplets which are thrown radially into moving stream of hot gas. The temperature of the droplets is immediately increased and fine droplets get dried instantly in the form of spherical particles. This is the diagram of spray dryer. Tangential air inlet, hot air enters, then liquid feed, atomizer, drying chamber, spray dryer. So vapors they are passed, cyclone separator, and lastly at the bottom dried product they are collected. Construction. It consists of large cylindrical drying chamber with a short conical bottom made up of stainless steel, diameter 2.5 to 9.0 meter and height 25 meter or more. An inlet for hot air placed in the roof and another inlet carrying spread disk atomizer is also set in the roof. The spread disk atomizer is about 300 mm in diameter and rotates at a speed of 3000 to 50,000 rpm. Bottom of the dryer is connected to cyclone separator. Working. Drying of material in spray dryer involves three stages. Atomization of liquids. The feed is introduced through the atomizer either by gravity or using suitable pump. Then drying of the liquid droplets. Fine droplets are dried in the drying chamber by supplying hot air through the inlet. Then third, recovery of dried product. Centrifugal force of atomizer drives the droplets to follow helical path. Particles are dried and collected at the conical bottom. All these processes are completed in few seconds. Particle size obtained is ranging from 2 to 500 mm. Maximum size of spray dryer has a capacity of 2000 kg per hour. Uses. Spray dryers are used compulsorily if the product is better form than the obtained by any other dryer, the quantity of the material to be dried is large, the product is thermolabile, hygroscopic or undergoes chemical decomposition. So by using a suitable atomizer, the product of uniform and controllable size can be obtained. Free flowing product of uniform spheres is formed, which is very convenient for tabulating process. Etc. are advantages and disadvantages. Spray dryer is very bulky, height of 25.0 meters and diameter of 9.0 meters and expensive. Such a huge equipment is not always easy to operate. The thermal efficiency is low as much heat is lost in the discharged gases. Then very important, that is fluidized bed dryer principle. In fluidized bed dryer, hot air is passed at a high pressure through a perforated bottom of the container. The granules are lifted from the bottom and suspended in the stream of air. This condition is called as fluidized state. The hot gas surrounding every granule to completely dry them. This is the diagram of fluidized bed dryer. It consists of air heaters, recirculation control, inlet, outlet, fan, filter bags, detachable bowl and fluidized solids, which are the product to be dried. Construction. Fluidized bed dryer is available in two forms. First one is horizontal fluidized bed dryer and vertical fluidized bed dryer. The dryer is made up of stainless steel or plastic. A detachable perforated bowl is placed at the bottom of the dryer, which is used for charging and discharging of material. A fan is mounted in the upper part of circulating hot air. Fresh air inlet, pre-filter and heat exchanger are connected serially to the required temperature. Bag filters are placed over bowl for recovery of fines. Working, the wet granules to be dried are placed in the detachable bowl and bowl is placed into the dryer. Fresh air is allowed to pass through the pre-filter, which subsequently gets heated by passing through heat exchanger. Hot air passed through the bottom of bowl and fan is allowed to rotate. The granules rise in the container because of high velocity gas and later fall back in random motion. The gas surrounds every granule to completely dry them. The air leaves the dryer by passing through a bag filter. The entrant particles remain adhered to the inside surface of bags. Periodically, the bags are shaken to remove particles. The material is collected after some time so as to reach the ambient temperature. Uses for drying the granules. It can be used for drying, mixing and granulation process. It is modified for coating of granules. Advantages of fluidized bed dryer. Fluidized bed dryer requires less time to complete drying, that is 20 to 40 minutes compared to 24 hours for tray dryer. Handling time is also short. It is 15 times faster than the tray dryer. Then second, it is available in different sizes with drying capacity ranging from 5 to 200 kg per hour. Then the thermal efficiency is 2 to 6 times than tray dryer. Then it is also used for mixing the ingredients and its mixing efficiency is also low, and also many other advantages are there. Disadvantages: some organic material may develop electrostatic charge, so requires earthing. Due to attrition, fines are observed in large quantity. Then vacuum dryer principle. In vacuum dryer, material is dried by the application of vacuum. When vacuum is created, the pressure is lowered so that water boils at lower temperature, hence evaporate faster. Construction: it is made up of cast iron heavy jacketed vessel. The enclosed space, approximately 1.5 meter cube, is divided into a number of portions by means of 20 hollow shelves which are a part of jacket. The shelves provide larger surface area, about 45 to 50 meters square, for conduction of heat. Over these shelves, metal trays are placed. The oven is connected to vacuum pump by placing condenser in between. So this is a diagram of vacuum dryer, steam of water jacket, condenser, connection to vacuum pump and condenser receiver. Working, material to be dried is placed on trays. The trays are placed on the shelves and pressure is decreased up to 30 to 60 kilopascals. Steam or hot air is supplied into hollow space. Drying of material is done by presence of vacuum. Water vapor passes into the condenser where it is condensed. At the end of drying, vacuum line is connected and material is collected from the trays. Uses: vacuum dryer can be used for drying of the following: heat sensitive materials which undergo decomposition, dusty and hygroscopic materials, drugs containing toxic solvents. This can be separated into closed containers. Fluid containing valuable solvents. These are recovered by condensation. Drugs which are required as a porous end products. Friable dry extracts. Advantages: vacuum dryer provides large surface area for heat transfer. Handling of the material, trays and equipment is easy. It is easy for switching over to the next material. Hot water of desired temperature can be supplied. Then disadvantages: in vacuum dryer, heat transfer coefficients are low. It has a limited capacity and used for batch process. It is more expensive than tray dryer. Labor and running costs are also high. Sometimes there is a danger of overheating as the material is in contact with the steam heated surface for longer period. Then very important, that is freeze dryer principle. In freeze drying, water is removed from the frozen state by sublimation. Direct change of water from solid into vapor. Construction. Freeze dryer is consist of first drying chamber in which trays are loaded. Second, heat supply in the form of radiation. Third, vapor condensing or adsorption system. Fourth, vacuum pump or steam jacket or both. This is the schematic diagram of freeze dryer. It consists of heated shelves, door, frozen substance, heat transfer fluid manifold and pass through vacuum, isolation valve, refrigerant and condenser. Below chamber. Working, it involves following step: preparation and pre-treatment, pre-freezing for solidifying water, primary drying, that is sublimation of ice, secondary drying, removal of residual moisture, and packing. Preparation and pre-treatment. The volume of solution introduced into the container is limited by its capacity. Satisfactory freeze drying beyond a certain limit of depth of liquid is not possible. Therefore, pre-treatment is essential. The solution is pre-concentrated under normal vacuum tray drying. This reduces the actual drying by 8 to 10 times. The final product becomes more porous. Liquid or solid desiccants are also used for this purpose. Pre-freezing to solidify water. Vials, ampoules or bottles in which the aqueous solution is packed are frozen in a cold shelves about -50 degrees Celsius during this stage. Cabinet is maintained at low temperature and atmospheric pressure. The normal cooling rate is about 1 to 3 Kelvin per minute, so the large ice crystals with relatively large holes are formed on the sublimation of ice. This is also responsible for giving a porous product. Primary drying, sublimation of ice under vacuum. In this step, the material to be dried is sprayed as much large surface as possible for the sublimation. The temperature and pressure should be below the triple point of water, that is 0.0098 degrees Celsius and 0.533 kilopascals. 4.58 millimeter of Hg for the sublimation when water alone is present. Then secondary drying, removal of residual moisture under a high vacuum. During this stage, traces of moisture is removed. The temperature of the solid is raised to high as 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, but vacuum is lowered below. That is used in primary drying, 50 millimeter of Hg. The rate of drying is very low and it takes about 10 to 20 hours. Packing. After vacuum is replaced by inert gas, the bottles and vials are closed. Uses of freeze dryer. Freeze dryer is most commonly used in the production of dosage forms such as injections, solutions and suspension. It is used for drying of number of products like blood plasma, bacterial and viral cultures, antibiotics and plant extracts, etc. Advantages. The entire operation is carried out well below the freezing point. This offers several advantages. First, thermolabile materials, that is heat sensitive materials, can be dried. Denaturation does not occur. Then migration of salts and other solutes does not take place. Then loss of volatile material is less, and also other advantages. Disadvantages. The product is prone to oxidation due to high porosity and large surface area. Therefore, the product should be packed in a vacuum or using an inert gas or in a container impervious to gases. Second, equipment and running costs are high. Third, it is difficult to adopt method for solutions containing non-aqueous solvents. Then the period of drying is high, rarely less than 10 hours. Time cannot be shortened. Lastly, thank you.